My people, how you doing? How's everything now? Hope it is soft. Yes. We are back again one more time, and we have another wonderful discussion we want to have today. And this discussion is a discussion that would really change the narrative. Do you understand? It's a discussion that is going to change so many things, so many people's clarifications, inquiries, updates, and a lot of things that we're going to talk about today. Do you understand? So stick around for those of you who are just joining. Stick around one more time for those that are still on board, still coming on live. You know that this live session we are going to be able to educate you. You're going to learn so much about it, what you need to do, how you need to go about immigration. You understand? And basically, what we do at A.O.S abroad is to guide you, educate you, and support you up to your process, right? For those of you who want to come to Canada, for those of you who are already in Canada, for those of you who want to excel in Canada. Oh, okay, I see Adejumoke. You say good evening, sir. Good evening, ma. How you doing? How was your day? Hope you're having a nice time. I see you have joined as well. Oh, okay, you're saying something?
I'm greeting.
Oh, okay. Good evening, ma. Where are you calling from? Where are you joining us from? Can you let us know?
From Lagos State.
From Lagos State, Nigeria. That's wonderful. Our country of origin. All right. Please, do you have any
I already
questions for
inboxed
us?
you.
Ma, what do you say, ma?
I already inboxed you. I already inboxed you.
You inboxed us. That's great. Thank you very much. Our virtual assistant to respond to you. But I'm here live. Do you want to talk to us? You want to ask any question? You can actually
I have some about studying nursing abroad.
study nursing abroad. Good. Are you a nurse where you are right now?
I'm a student. I'm a student nurse. So I'm a student.
You are a student nurse, right?
Yes. Yes.
In which level?
200 level.
200 level. That's good.
Just,
That's good.
just entered.
Just entered. Okay, that's great. And do you want to finish your studies in Nigeria, or you want to like do a
No,
transfer to Canada?
I can start all over again. I don't mind.
You can start all over. Good. We like people like you. No time, no.
Yes.
That being said, well, there's something they call pre-nursing in Canada, especially if you have not done a nursing course before. You can come to Canada and do pre-nursing. And if you are lucky, accept it. You can also be studying nursing and aside also be making some money. So, would you like to get started with your study abroad process right now?
Yes. Yes. I've inboxed you. I've inboxed you.
Great. So, no problem. We are live right now. So, many of the things that we are talking about now, um, it can also benefit other people. That's the reason why I also asked you some questions here. So, for other people to
And we
just
also
like,
have.
what did you say?
I said on the other hand, trying to talk about it
Oh, okay,
on
that's
this
cool.
AOS global.
Global. Oh, nice. So you can actually get
There's one
started.
black lady.
Ma, what did you say, ma?
I said there's one black lady too that used to talk about it on this AOS.
It was global. Oh, right. Yes, that's our partner, Rashidat. A lot of people know her.
Okay,
She's
okay.
more popular than me.
Yes.
So yes, you can get started. We have the A.O.S. You can see on the screen. We are currently running a Black Friday deal for those who want to get
Yes.
started with their Canadian immigration right now. So you get a 10% discount basically from any of the study abroad, work and study, any of the other packages you want. So if you want to get started with us, even if you have sent us a DM, we would advise you to also click on the link because that's what would most likely our virtual assistant to tell you to click on the link on our website, on our bio on TikTok. Once you click on the link, you'll be able to go directly to our website, and from there, you can get started with us immediately to work on your immigration to Canada. Now, that being said, for study abroad, when it comes to pre-nursing, there are different program, different timings, different sessions. You can start in January, you can start in May, and you can start in September. So, but the funny, the benefit of you starting quickly is that any of those sessions that are available at that particular time, you actually are going to be one of, like this November now, a lot of people are applying for January. Do you understand? And the beauty is Nigeria right now is about 8 weeks to get approved for your study permit from Nigeria. If everything checks out, if you don't have issues with your medicals, you don't have issues with your criminal records, you get admission quickly in school. There are different variables. It's not in every case that is always 8 weeks. But if everything checks out, you can quickly actually get approved and you understand move into Canada. So basically, click on the link on our bio, learn about travel small small to Canada package, and from there we can take it from there for you. Or do you have any other thing to say?
Okay, sir. I said she used to talk about scholarship too.
She used to talk
Wow.
about scholarship.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there are different scholarships when it comes to scholarship of like coming to Canada or studying in Canada rather. There are scholarships for permanent residents, there are scholarship for citizens, and there are scholarship for international students. So and scholarships are always based on merit. Some are based on necessity. So do you have any merits like okay, maybe you did secondary school, you have WAEC certificate and you had A's in your WAEC, like in nursing degrees, like in physics, chemistry, biology, things like that.
Ah, no, it's only few.
Okay, all right. And have you trained as a nurse or have you done any work? Do you have any work experience as a nurse that you can use to actually show that you are very much skilled? You understand in nursing?
You are only doing clinical.
Oh, okay. All right. No problem. Would there would be some options that we could check for you if you qualify? There are some scholarships that are very, very competitive. You have to know, especially for programs like nursing. Nursing is not cheap, and it's not for it's not something that everybody are applying for it. Many a lot of people are applying for it, so they take the best of the best basically. So if they see that you are not someone that either has the experience, the work experience, and you understand you are like organ, some say to speak, or you have your credit, you have your A's. You understand? It may be challenging to get scholarships. However, we always talk when it comes to scholarships like this, we always talk about other opportunities that people don't know. Like for instance, we have the A.O.S. Global Travel Grant. It's a grant that you don't need to pay back any money. It's not a loan, and you get opportunity to actually use the grant of the 2,000 Canadian dollars to support your studies or your work or your visit or travel abroad. So you can apply for that on again if you go to the link on the bio that we talked about on TikTok. Yes, that's what I'm saying. If you go on the link on our bio on TikTok or Instagram or anywhere you are joining from, if you go on the link there, you'll be able to see A.O.S. Global Travel Grant. Apply for that grant, and you can actually get some funding to support your study abroad plans. Do you understand? So you can go on it. If we are still online, you can still come on live and let us know that you have applied, and from there
What will I type?
just go there, just like I said, go on the link on our bio. Click on the link on our bio. Once you click on that link, it will take you to our site, and from there, just go down. You will see the A.O.S. Global Travel Grant, and from there, you can apply. All the steps of what you need to do are already listed there. So I see some people asking some questions already, and let's see how to respond to some other people. Okay, Anu, you're welcome, ma'am. You're welcome very well. So Anu Oluwaki is asking, please, how much is study visa and the process? Study visa is cheap. You understand? When it comes to the money that you pay to Canada themselves, I don't think it's up to $200. You understand? But when it comes to the package that you pay for, now there are two different ways you can work on your study permit or your study visa. You can do it yourself. Do you understand? And that's one of the things we talked about in the on our last live session. For those who want to do the DIY, the do it yourself, you can work on your visas yourself and you can just get maybe a book. Like for instance, we have your ticket to Canada book, which we have mentioned. If you go on the link on I'll buy you again, click on the link, you would have to actually you'll be able to get access to that book. Your ticket to Canada is free for those who want to actually get access to it, for those who want to download it. So you can download it for free, and you can use even our checklist, the Canada immigration checklist. You can use the checklist there to actually see all the documents you need. Do you understand? And apply yourself. So that's the first way. The second way is to work with our immigration partners, our consultants like Kesri Immigration and Settlement Services, and to work with our immigration lawyer, any of them that are available to take you up at a particular time. So you can apply through them for the study abroad, you understand, or your study visa, and they can help you to actually make sure that your application is solid and you don't make errors, you don't make mistakes, because that's why people actually work with consultants and lawyer, because 80% of the errors or the mistakes you would make in your application, they would actually, you understand, they would ensure that they don't make those mistakes, and they would make sure that you can actually get a higher chance of getting approved for your immigration. And that is where you have to pay some processing charges to them. Do you understand? Processing charges to them to assist you for your own, you understand, study visa abroad process. Now, you are also asking a follow up question that, please, how long is the process? Now, the process differs, because most times people will always want to know how much is the process. But if you say, okay, one particular time for one person here, it is that that person is going to be holding in his own head that this is what they told me, this is what they told me. No, see, application to Canada, processing times in Canada varies. It varies based on country, it varies based on your own particular application. Do you understand? Not all applications are the same. I said it initially when I was talking about the nursing program that 8 weeks currently, as at last updated processing time, November 5th, you understand, 2025, it stated on the Canadian immigration website that it will take applications coming from Canada, from Nigeria, 8 weeks to process the application. But that does not mean that, okay, Tola now she wants to apply, that is still that same 8 weeks it can take. Some people, we have seen situations, it may even take lesser than 8 weeks. It can be 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Some people, it can take longer than 8 weeks. Do you understand? It can take more time. So it depends, it varies. That's why we always say, put your best foot forward. Do you understand? What does it mean by put your best foot forward? Apply completely. Send a complete application. Ensure that all the documents that they ask, because that's one of the things. If you don't submit a detailed application, your application will take more time than someone that, you understand, submitted a complete application. So you have to, and that's why, as I said again, many people always want to work with immigration consultants and lawyer, for them to actually ensure that the mistakes that you could have made, the documents that you may not have submitted with it, they are going to help you submit it. They will ask for it. There was one time when we were working with someone that was working on visitor visa, and they were asking for document, and the person was so tired. Document. See, is it better for you to submit complete application with all the documents required and get approved, or you submit a partial application and get rejected? Which one do you want? Do you understand? So it's better to, they say anything that is worth doing is worth doing well, right? So that is why they will ask for documents. They will make sure that your application is solid. That any visa officer that even want to reject you, himself he go try. You understand? Because he will have to back up why he reject you. You get the idea. So he said, I know, Lua Kito, yes, I'm with you. All right, thank you very much. Now we see another question from Rock of Ages. You guys will not talk about the bad economy and terrible job situation in Canada. So sad. Rock of Ages, thank you very much for that comment. Now, when it comes to matters like this, I do always say this person is very right. In Canada, we have a bad economy. Do you understand? And in Canada, we also have a terrible job situation, because some people cannot find jobs. Some people are, that is why, again, I feel many of the things we do at A.O.S abroad right now matters so much. Do you understand? Because, see, anything you say about a country, it is how you see it. anything you say about a country, it is what you have experienced. And we can never say, or we can never downplay what this person is saying, Rock of Ages, because he is very, very right in his own accord. Thank you, Anu Oluwakitan. I see you just gave me, you just got to be my number one gift batch for today. Now, what I'm saying is, Rock of Ages is very right. We have a bad economy in Canada, you understand, and there's a terrible job situation. And that is why this thing, me, I've already recognized it before I came in the year 2023, that there is a bad economy in Canada and there is what? A terrible job situation. That is why I said, okay, bad economy. What is economy, Gongo? What is economy? Economy, basically, for me, from what I learned in school, secondary school, is that economy is basically supply and demand. That's just it. Economy is what? Supply and demand. And when there is no much demand for something, there won't be supply for it. Right? One. Number two, when let me even explain it in details. You are, for instance, a doctor. There is demand for doctor in Canada, but as there is demand for doctor in Canada, you also have to go back to school. If you are a doctor from Nigeria, you have to go back to school and go and study and be accredited and licensed in Canada before you can actually operate in Canada. So there's a demand, but when it comes to supply, we also have a lot of supply, but many people are not getting to work in that their field in Canada, sadly. Now, me, for instance, I'm a language teacher from Nigeria, right? As a language teacher from Nigeria, when I was coming to Canada, I realized it very early when I was in Nigeria that, oh boy, even though I say I'm a language teacher, if I come to Canada, I either have to go back to school to go and have my teacher certificate and get the license, or I would have to do something else. And instead of me fighting the bad economy in Canada, I looked for what? I looked for the way out, the easier way out. Because let me be frank with you, there is no country in this world that doesn't have its own problems. Do you understand? So instead of you basking on the problems that the country has, for me, I would rather look for solutions to that problem and make the best out of that country that I am going to. If you go to Germany, there's problem. If you go to US, there's problem. UK, there's problem. In fact, problem galore everywhere. You understand? There's problem galore everywhere. But just like I said, I saw the economy of Canada bad. That, oh, I'm a teacher, but I may not be able to work as a teacher, especially when I want to go and work in secondary school, primary school. And I say, okay, instead of focusing on that, let me focus on something else. That's why in Nigeria, before I came, I said, okay, let me focus on becoming a tech expert. Even tech self, there are a lot of layoffs now. They are laying off people. Do you understand? In some top organizations in Canada. And that is where, see, you went to school, you also are able to read, you also are able to notice something. I think that is where the real education comes in. Real education is not just going to school, amassing certificate. It's for you to be able to analyze yourself and have sense. Do you understand? The economy was in Canada was bad when I was coming. It is still bad when I was coming, when I am here. And believe me, it will still continue getting bad. You understand? As we are here. But for me, I said, okay, I wanted to go into tech. I was into web development. It was web development I used to work on my immigration, you understand, to Canada. But when I came to Canada again, I realized that, oh boy, the web development I learned was not really with coding. And many jobs I'm seeing in Canada when I first landed, because I didn't get a job in Canada, I saw that, oh boy, a lot of the languages, the tech languages, they are asking for that. Okay, no, you have to have Java, you have to know JavaScript, you have to know CSS, Python. In fact, Python, I started learning it. Come on. After some time, I drop out. You understand? SQL, I started learning at the point I got tired. Because I realized that, oh boy, now the serious job situation is that you may even get to learn all those things. I noticed this thing early on when I came to Canada. You may learn all those things in Canada or outside of Canada and still come into the country and still not get a job in that line. I remember one person that came from India. I met him on Facebook. You understand? And he was lamenting that for a year right now, that was around 2023 when we landed, 2024 when we landed, that he wasn't still able to get a job after staying here for 1 year. And he was a manager, a tech manager also, you understand, in India before he came. And I got to ask him, I said, the same 1 year that you have spent in Canada is the same 1 year I've spent in Canada. The difference between me and you is that you were looking for a job all through that 1 year. But me, I started a business all through that 1 year. That okay, people have been complaining that there are no jobs. Why don't I be the solution provider to create jobs instead of being the part of the problem of looking for jobs? Very simple. See, again, it's part of the economy. When there is a demand, there should be a supply. That is the basic law of economics. So if you are still part of the demand, you are the problem. If you don't want to be part of the supply, you will keep on complaining. You understand? And the funny thing is, 2023, when I came into Canada, I set up my first business, which is a language school. 2024, I set up another business, which is into digital marketing. 2025, I set up yet another business, which is into AI and publishing. And I keep on making money. I keep on starting businesses and assisting other people. But I still see a lot of immigrants and even also citizens complaining of the bad economy and the serious job situation in Canada, the terrible job situation in Canada. If you don't want to be part of, some people say it's not everybody that can start up businesses. I say yes, it's not everybody. That is why the government of Canada has also supported. There are some grants you can get if you are a permanent resident or a citizen of Canada. There are some grants you can get from the Ontario government, from the federal government, from even non-profit organizations to assist you. There was one time I had a live session with this woman, Joy Ophili Yebovi of Manitoba, Canada. She's one, in fact, maybe I should try to invite her to this conversation if she can actually come on board. And this woman started to look for job like other people. You understand, when she first landed. But at a point, she said she just got tired of even the job. It's not that the job was not even available. You understand? But she just got tired and say, okay, the people that are really killing it in this industry, the people that are making it in this country are people that are setting up businesses. And I said, Oma, why don't I set up something? And that was the major thing. She went to school, she learned how to become a realtor. Now she's a realtor, she has the license, she's practicing, and before you knew it again, she started interior decoration. Do you understand? She started in interior decoration and she is now like importing furnitures, you understand, from outside of the country, importing them to Canada because she found a gap. She saw that there was a demand that most of the furniture that they are having here is just normal. It's not fine. It doesn't have this decor, this beautiful lining that it has from Nigeria. And she started creating that solution to that problem. And now she's making it big in the industry. Again, if you see problems, there will always be problems for you in a country. But if you see solutions, you will look for that solution, you will get that solution, and you stop complaining. That's the idea. Okay, someone is asking, please. Okay, this is from Moses. Moses is asking, please, can I use NECO to get admission to university in France? I don't know where you are saying France, because Gedegbe, it is writing here, travel small to Canada package. We are not doing France here. Well, no, um, regardless, France is a country on its own. It's not part of Canada. It is a country in Europe. Do you understand? And their universities have different requirements as opposed to Canada's universities. Do you understand? So if you want to learn, the simple way you can learn is to ask this question to ChatGPT or go online, go to Google, look for the universities, and perhaps contact the universities individually to ask them that can they accept NECO for admission in university in France. Do you understand? Especially for first degree bachelors, you understand, or what they will call baccalaureate. Do you understand? Or SIGEP. If they don't accept it for universities, may go for SIGEP. You understand? SIGEP is like the colleges, so it may go for the college programs. So basically, ask those that are into, do you understand, France immigration. Okay, let's move on. Another question I have here from Adam Louis. Okay, Adara Louis is Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm interested. Please, how can you help me? Now we're back to those lines. Those lines of people asking how we can help you. How we can help you is for you to help yourself. Do you understand? How we can help you is for you to help yourself. We have helped people by bringing up the Black Friday deal to travel small, small to Canada package. And what is the travel small, small to Canada package? It is a package that allows you to pay for your Canada immigration processing step by step, little by little, bit by bit, so that most of what immigration lawyers and consultants do that they will just ask you for lump sum at a time. You will not pay lump sum at a time. You will pay it bit by bit. We have partnered with our immigration consultant, as I said, Kessu Immigration and you understand settlement services. They would assist you to work on whether be it your study abroad, your work abroad, your visit abroad, your immigration to Canada, your permanent residency status, or even asylum. They would help you with any of these. Do you understand? Once you subscribe to actually what get the package and you pay small, small, small. And we have slots available because when the slot ends, when the slot elapses, you'll not be able to actually sign up again. It will go back to the real price that they have been collecting before now. And that is why we are coming on these live sessions to tell you that if you want to benefit, if you want to be part of those that will benefit, help yourself to help us. Do you understand? To help you. And how will you do that? Go on the link on our bio. Once you go on the link on our bio on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, any of the places you are seeing us, click on that link. Do you understand? Once you click on that link, it will take you directly to our website. Subscribe to any of the payment options that you see there. There are different options there. Subscribe to the one that you can subscribe to. Make the due payment. And once you make the due payment, you are going to get a contract agreement that you would sign. The contract agreement and the form, you will sign the contract agreement and you fill the form. And from the form, we are going to contact you after a day or two. Do you understand? To actually get started with your immigration, you understand, process. So I hope that answers it. So Mr. Noodles put a question mark on, I don't know. It seems you wanted to ask a question. I didn't get your question, so maybe you should try to, or maybe it's the question that was asked before you just put question mark for me to answer. Perhaps that may be it. Okay. All right. Someone is saying I'm unable to go through the link on your bio. Instead, they bring ads. That's strange. If you click on this first part of the, you understand, A.O.S Global, you should be okay. No problem. Just if even our bio, our contact is there. That phone icon that you will see on our contact. Just chat us up or send us a DM. At least you could be able to do that. Either chat or send a DM, and from there we can actually get started with you. Right? Yeah, I have done that already. Great. I have even registered. Nice. Cool, cool. So you have registered. Which one did you register for? Did you register for the package, the travel small, small to Canada package? Or what exactly did you do? Let us know. Put it in the comments. Okay, then the DM it will be better. Okay, fine. That is cool. All right, all right. So moving on, we're talking about study permits initially. We went into work or economy. You understand? People were saying how bad, how terrible the job situation is. Please, you have to understand. That's why we always tell people. You understand? Our consultant is very transparent and he tries to inform people beforehand, especially people that are coming through work and study. Because see, you have to research about where you are coming to. Don't be like some of those quote and unquote nuisances that will say, they did not tell me, oh, I was not informed. I did not know. See, in the age of social intelligence, because some people it seems they don't have that social intelligence. In the age of this social intelligence, you should not be expecting to hear everything from everybody. Number one. Number two, you should not rely on everything that one person is saying. Please understand it. Don't rely on what one person is saying, on everything one person is saying. Do your own research. Do you understand? Don't let them pajalobo phone. Apologies to non-Yoruba speakers. Don't let them deceive you. That's the word. They shouldn't deceive you. Oh, we are saying, okay, say for instance, someone is asking me about France. Even if I had said something about France, do you understand? And of course, because I'm not in France, I don't really know much about France. And it is Bobo. I give the person, like I basically lie to the person. And the person now takes my own lie. And at the end of the day, act on that lie. And I'll say it is my own fault for giving him lie. See, in this age and time, you have to understand that opportunity cannot be information. There are a lot of information abroad, of course, a lot of information out there, I understand, but you should be able to sieve out of all this information and find the correct information that will really help you. Do you understand? How can you sieve? A simple way is, okay, you come on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, you came to learn, right? Now after you have learned, you can pen down one of the things that have been said or everything. Go and do fact finding. Do you understand? Fact verification. Go on, we always tell our own clients that anything we say, before you even start your process, calm down, understand it. Know what the process is about. Omo, Eleha, thank you very much. I see you liking our live session. Even Ade Tokpe Alabi one, thank you for liking our live session. Go and do your own research. Do you understand? And that is why sometimes we don't even just like to say cho cho cho. We don't like to say it. We like to show people. And how do we show? That's why we tell people before you even take us up on anything. Look at the travel small small to Canada package. There is a place, there's a video there. There's a video on this particular website that we are showing you. Do you understand? Once you go on that website through our link, once you click the link on our bio and go on that website, we have a webinar video that we have explained in details, and we showed you the Canadian immigration website. We showed you many things that say, okay, if you even want to do your fact findings, Canada.ca, which is the Canadian website, is one of the places you do fact finding. We gave people, okay, people that were asking about the timing, how long would study permits take. We showed them. We are not like other travel agents that will just tell you, back. We don't do that thing. We will tell you that this is the immigration website. Go on the immigration website. It states on the immigration website that, oh, processing time as of November 7. Do you understand? As of November 7, 2025 is 8 months, but I mean 8 weeks for study permits rather from Nigeria. But if you still look again at the website, it states that these processing timings changes. It change. So that tomorrow you're not gonna be investing for me that maybe it's 8 weeks, you tell me. No, it changed because you cannot control how long. Don't let anybody give you bobo. You understand? And if you are boboized, it's you that cause it. That's why I always tell people, don't scam yourself. One of the ways you are not going to scam yourself is if you fact find, you fact verify. You make sure that what this person is saying is synonymous to what they are saying on the Canadian immigration website, which is the official, you understand, the news platform where you get the most accurate information about anything. Do you understand? Concerning immigration to Canada. So, fact find, go on the Canada.ca website, learn about the process yourself, so that even if you say, I don't have time to do the process myself, Jerry, let me give someone to do the process for me. You know intuitively what that person is doing. So that if the person comes up with one bobo, one day you say, brother, calm down. Shebi na wetin dey talk for website with this. You understand? Brother, calm down. Shebi this is what we agreed on. You'll be able to. That's why most times people will say, you say we should fill form. You say we should fill contract. You say we should see. We are working with licensed immigration consultants. As I said, Kesri Immigration and Settlement Services. You understand? So these people by law, they are not doing anything anyhow. Do you understand? They make sure that everything is documented so that you will not say, this is what you said, but this is what you are doing. You say, okay, what did I say? Come and see it in the paper. You to say you signed to it that, okay, this is what we are going to do. You understand? It's not that, like in some cases, some people will reach out to me, and they will say, I paid for work permit, I paid for job sponsorship, they go and do visits for me, they say make I come dey do assignment. I say when they are giving you passport, abi when they are giving you visa, your visa, and you are seeing a visitor visa there, why do you not complain? They say, oh no, I complain, but they say when I get there I will get job. I say, well done o. Did you have any agreement, any contract that stated what the person was meant to do? You understand? He say no, we were just saying it by mouth. I say okay, yeah, by mouth too. As he say it by mouth too, he will change it. You understand? He will change what he say by mouth too. You understand? And you don't want that. Don't fall into those kind of traps. Don't fall into it. You are knowledgeable. You are, at least in the age of social intelligence. Even if you did not go to school and do, you understand, read and write, you should have social intelligence. You should be intelligent socially to know that okay, some things you are meant to improve on some things. Okay, Funmi Olabisi 371 is saying I'm interested. Okay, a lot of people are always interested, but the people that are truly really ready are people that take action. Just like the person that say, please help me, I need your help. See, heaven help those who what? Who help themselves. A.O.S abroad works with those who take action, not those that are only interested. If you are interested and you want to take action, click on the link on our bio, as we've said, or you can send us a DM, as we've said. We will send you the link. Click on the link on our bio, go on that link. Do you understand? Once you go on that link, follow the steps. First watch the video, the webinar video. There's a place we say watch the video. Some people will not watch the video, they will jump step, they will say they did not understand something. You don't understand something when you did not watch video. If you watch video, you understand. If you send what they call it, book a call with us, book a clarity call with us, we'll explain orally. Do you understand? But at least there will be track record of okay, this is what we said, this is what we are doing. You know exactly, you are more informed. You are not just like all the other travelers that they will say they do them, they do them. And when we ask them and we talk to them, at the end of the day, I say it is you that scam yourself first. Because most times people cannot get scammed if they don't scam themselves first. That is it. A.O.S abroad will tell you the truth. How will you scam yourself first? By not knowing what immigration is about. How will you scam yourself first? By not finding out yourself that okay, oh, now so that they do this thing, oh, even if you don't now do it yourself, if you give someone, you will know what that person is doing. Do you understand? So Anu Oluwakiton is also asking, as an SSCE holder, is study visa easy for them? Good question. Adebayo Balogun is saying good evening, bro. Yeah, good evening, sir, too. Now, let's talk about the question Anu asked. The last session, is it last session before this, we talked about the 4 different ways people can come into Canada and study. Do you understand? Now, there are different ways that you can come into Canada and study. You are an SSCE holder, but you're going to be applying for a program that requires master's or that requires bachelor's degree requirements. Definitely, that kind of program will not be easy for you. Do you understand? Because you gotta do pass yourself. You gotta do wetin no concern you, right? Number one. Number two is as an SSC holder, someone that has secondary school certificate, there are 2 different options that you can qualify for. The first one is to come into Canada again to do what we know as the Ontario Secondary School Diploma. Yes, some people may ask that, but I already have diploma before, or I already have certificate before. Yes, your certificate is local certificate. Your SSC is local certificate. You understand? It works only in West Africa. In fact, in some places it may not even work in West Africa. But let's just say West Africa. If you want an internationally recognized certificate that whether you're in Canada, you're in UK, you're in US, it will be recognized. You come and do the Ontario Secondary School Diploma. However, the beauty of OSSD, Ontario Secondary School Diploma, is that some people that have studied maybe 3 years of secondary school or 4 years or 5 years of secondary school, you may not need to do all the program. You may just need to do 1 year. That's what some people don't know. All this orijo, I say it's not orijo. All these ideas that we are giving you, some people don't know it. That's why they go and waste money. Go and do 1 bachelor's. You understand? Waste money for three, and it's not that they even have the money. You don't have the money, you are going to do wetin no concern you. Shebi na to enter Canada, abi? So if, for instance, your, especially if for people that didn't have good SSC certificates, we are talking about people that don't even have good, like your certificate war, it over war, like maybe SSC F, you get E, you get D. You understand? It have war from the beginning. It is not up to the level, you understand, that you will use to compete for like scholar. Okay, someone was asking about scholarships, and I was asking that, does that person have A? But even some A sef, they no even recognize am, talk less of B. You understand, talk less of B. So something that you are pursuing shadows when you are not even eligible for something. Everybody scholarship, scholarship, scholarship. Most people will never get scholarship in their whole life, no matter what that you do. It's not a o. Don't think that A.O.S is talking a o. This one is not a. It is fact. You understand? Because sometimes you see scholarship, people that apply 100 and something thousand, the people that they give 1,200. How is it for 100,000 sometimes? So don't waste your life. Basically, the way you not make waste your life or your time is focus on the thing that matters. Ontario Secondary School Diploma, you can start Ontario Secondary School Diploma from your country without even getting into Canada. But the beauty is, if you do maybe like 1 year here and you now want to come into Canada, it may now be easier to show that yes, so you have started that thing from Nigeria or from any country you are, and from there you will now be easily able to transit into Canada, just do 1 year program and become, you understand, a student in Canada. That works for a lot of people. And that is why Kesri Immigration and Settlement Services, again, as we mentioned, is big on it. That is one of, in fact, one of the schools, Canada International Secondary School, that we have partnered with. They assist people to actually get their Ontario Secondary School diploma admission. So if you want to get an admission to start, at least get an international secondary school diploma certificate first, so that if you now want to transition into college in Canada, it will be easier because they know that you already have a secondary school diploma from Canada. Do you understand? It will be easier because they know, in fact, the so-called scholarship that you are looking from Nigeria, if you come to Canada, you studied O.S.S, the entire secondary school diploma, it will be easier for you to actually qualify for these scholarships that they give to those who want to now go to college. But people don't know this. That's why they waste money, waste time, go and be looking for something that is not lost. You understand? Okay, number one option, that was the OSSD. Number two option that I was mentioning is what we know as what? Is what we know as the college diplomas or the bachelor's degree, and many people that apply for this will not qualify to. It's just the fact. Many people will not qualify because you don't have what it takes. Where they are collecting the best of the best, you that are not going to, you want to now be applying. You see, let's be factual. I'm giving you fact here. I'm not giving you bobo. Do you understand? They will not qualify because they lack what it takes to qualify. You are not competitive. You don't have years of experience. You don't have A's. Though it is not every time, because there are some schools that collect B's too. There are some schools that collect even C's. Do you understand? But again, it now depends on what? On kudi, ego, money, owo. You understand? And many people that are looking for those so-called scholarships, many people looking for those so-called study, they don't even have money. If you have money, fine. If you are $10 brother, you are Dangote sister, no problem. In fact, lower corny, lower con, because you have the money to use to process it, right? But if you don't have the money to use to process, like bachelors right now, people that are coming to do bachelors in Canada, they have even increased the threshold of the amount of money you have to show of proof of funds. They have, and of course, it's always increasing yearly. So it is not cheap for the average family. It's not cheap for the average student. It's not cheap for someone that will be complaining that this Ontario school is expensive. Okay, let me look for New Brunswick. Even New Brunswick, Newfoundland and Labrador, go those places to sell. It's not in when it comes to the Canadian dollars. It is always increasing. Do you understand? It's always increasing because our exchange rates in Nigeria and in Africa, they improve. You understand? So it will never become cheap. It will keep on being expensive. But that is another way. College diplomas, bachelor's degree is a way for SSC holder to actually come into Canada. Do you understand? And study. But again, if you don't have the funds or you are looking for so-called scholarship, you may pembe if you don't have what the A's, or you don't have the experience, or you don't have the need to actually get scholarships. Right? That being said, let's move on. Someone is asking that okay, Adebayo Balogun, okay, is asking that is it possible to apply for Canada Open Work Permit directly from Nigeria through public poll? You want Tiffany? Sure, you want Tiffany, Mr. Adebayo? You want Tiff Open Work Permit? Well. Let's be factual. If you have a spouse in Canada that is currently studying and qualifies, you understand, maybe the program they are studying is master's or PhD, and qualifies to bring their spouse, yes, they can do what we know as spousal open work permit. So the question I'll ask you is that, do you have a spouse in Canada that is currently studying, and you can use the influence of that your spouse or your partner to come into Canada and get the spousal open work permit? Number one. Number two, if you don't have anybody in Canada studying currently, it is more or less impossible to get open work permits. You always get closed work permits in the situation whereby you don't have anybody in Canada. And even see that closed work permit, before you can get it, you have to have a company that has the LMI, the Labor Market Impact Assessment report. You understand? And have to justify why permanent residents and citizens don't finish from the country. They cannot do the job. You now have to employ someone from outside Canada to do that same job. And that is where, again, it comes back to the fact that someone was saying that the serious job situation in Canada, a lot of people in Canada sef never get job. Na you wey na there abroad, it's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible. Don't misquote me. You can get job, especially people, sadly, that know how they cheat the system to get it. You understand? But even those that even want to cheat sef, you cannot cheat by saying help me. You can cheat by, you understand, paying big buck, which is not legal. Do you understand? It is not what? It is not legal to actually do. And most times, many of those things, we have heard a lot of horror stories. Because sometimes some people so-called pay for those jobs, you go get to Canada. Yes, you have the work permit, but you don't have the company to work. You not be wondering that how come? Shebi dey tell me say dey tell me when you should not make your findings. Dey tell me that's why sometimes when you see people abroad that they are complaining, just ask 2 3 questions from them, and you will see that before they scam you say na you scam yourself. You understand? Before they scam you, na you scam yourself, because the right information you are meant to get, you did not get it. You understand? You saw other people that are saying this thing is not be say no be so they dey do am you say this one no know anything. You say okay, no problem. When you now know the thing and e now happen to you, no talk say dey scam you. Na you scam yourself, because some people will get the so-called job, pay tens of thousands of dollars, 30,000, $40,000. They come to Canada and at the end of the day they did not see the job. You wonder where come? Yes, because they doctor the job for you now. In fact, it's so bad in some places that they will tell you that okay, now that you're in Canada, come and start paying. And that's why some people always ask. That's what some people will always ask for. That when I come to Canada, I'll be figuring it out. When I come to Canada, I'll be paying back the money. You no worry. When you pay back money for 4 5 years, maybe say your life self, you no see money send back home. You know if the money you won't do, you understand, you go know what's up. You understand? You go know what's up. Okay, Math 12799 says, well done, boss. Thank you very much, bro. Really appreciate it. So, Math one, okay, it says refusal rate is even higher. Yes, especially for countries like India. Almost, they know they, in fact, the way they are rejecting visas from India this time is not shiri shiri, because again, I saw one article where they were talking about fraud You understand how people are doctoring admission letters. You understand? Those are some of the things, because some people don't know that some of these policies and things that are going on is as a result of all the issues. You understand? Because people don't want to go by the book again. They don't want to do the right thing. At the end of the day, it will not affect other people that are not even trying to do the right thing. You understand? Because you certificate, you have doctor admission letter, you have doctor. At the end of the day, they see that I feel like say everybody for this country now, so they do. They don't even know. Bam, shimba. You understand? Even though India is not a country that there are lots of wonderful people that are in India. I have people that I'm working with that are from India. You understand? And they are wonderful people that go by the books. They go by the law. They follow the due things. But you understand, some bad apples will sometimes. You understand? So refusal rates are higher right now, and it's not higher just for anything. There's a purpose. It's high. That's why we tell people do things the right way, so that you say you go get that peace of mind. But I don't know, people go dey look say, is there no way shey you cannot do it coded, but the funny thing is that the same persons that if you say you shouldn't do coded for, if the thing no now finish, if e no now work for them, you that you say that they are saying help me, na you go now dey beg them say please 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 no vex. But no vex, when money don enter case at the end of the day, that no vex sef no fit enter them. They go now say, do you know who I am? I will show you. You want to scam me, you want to fraud me. When you yourself, you have scammed yourself because you did not do things the right way. If you do things the right way, when they were saying the right way, you did not hear. You say, I get one sure plug. Na sure now, I'm sure you now. My people. So someone is saying, TR pathway. Well, Adebayo Balogun, I don't know what we were talking about when that made you mention this, the TLPR pathway. But the TLPR pathway, TR stands for temporary residency and PR stands for permanent residency, right? Now, for the TR pathways, for temporary residency, that's basically the study permit route, the work permit route, and sometimes you can add the visitor visa route to it, right? Now, the permanent residency route is the express entry, the provincial nominee programs, you understand, all other programs like that. Whether it is the TR pathway you want to work on or the PR pathway you want to work on, A.O.S. Travel Small Canada package is there for you. We have a Black Friday discount that is currently running right now, and people get 10% discount on whether it's study permit, they want to work on the work permit, the visitor visa, the permanent residence, even up to asylum. Do you understand? For those who want to actually work on it. So click on the link in our bio. You understand? Or send us a DM, we'll send you the link. You can actually subscribe to that package so that you'll be able to spread your payment on, you understand, on an installment payment and pay month by month to ease the burden of the payments. Okay. Mama, what did you say? What did you say? Is saying don't lie to your people, man, because we know what is going on in Canada. Good. Yes. I think I saw something else. Um, what is going on in Canada? You didn't mention it. We talked about one of the things that is going on in Canada. They say terrible job situation, number one, and number two, they say bad economy. Which other one do we have? You understand? Math 12799. Bro, please, how long will it take realistically to pass the TCF? Good question. These are the kind of intelligent questions we want. TCF, test d'évaluation de connaissance de français. C'est un test en français qui évalue votre compétence en langue française. Now, the TCF examination is a French exam that evaluates your competence in the French language. Et nous sommes beaucoup des étudiants en classe maintenant qui préparent pour le TCF Canada. Now we have a lot of French students who are currently preparing for the TCF Canada examination. Et c'est très facile si vous préparez très bien, très fort pour améliorer votre compétence en français et pour passer le test et aussi réussir dans le test qu'une fois. Now, what did I say? The test is simple. The test is easy. The test is a test that you can excel in if you prepare very well and very strongly. C'est clair? Est-ce que vous comprenez ça? Is that understood? Do you understand that? Now, a lot of people always ask, how long will it take? Dans notre entreprise, il y a beaucoup d'étudiants qui préparent pour le test pendant juste 3 mois, 4 mois et aussi 6 mois s'ils préparent très bien et très fort pendant 7 ans. Now, what did I say again? In our own enterprise, in our own business, we have seen people that prepares very well for the exam and pass the exam within 3 months, 4 months, and 6 months if they were fully focused, they were fully determined. They made sure that, par exemple, notre cours de FTC et notre cours préparatoire de TCF sont déjà faits complètement pendant ces mois. They make sure that within this time period, they ensure that they finish our FTC course and our TCF preparation course till the end, till the latter. Doing pendant, ils fait toutes les questions passées, ils utilisent toutes les ressources de langue et aussi fait toutes les conversations françaises avec leurs tuteurs et leurs partenaires. Now, what did I say? These are people that ensure that within that time period, make sure they learn the French, they make sure they speak the French. Now, there are different levels. You may know French, but you don't even know how to converse. Problem. Parce que dans le TCF Canada, vous devez réussir en 4 compétences en langue française. Vous devez écrire pour la compréhension écrite, la compréhension orale, l'expression écrite et l'expression orale. C'est les 4 compétences très nécessaires. These 4 competencies are very, very important. You can't just understand one and not understand the other. You have to prepare with the 4 different competencies levels. You have to prepare for both the speaking, listening, reading, writing. Do you understand? So, how long did it take? It depends on your own seriousness. That's what I'm saying. It depends on your own seriousness. If you are very serious, we have seen people that 5 months, they are done. Some people, 1.5 years, they still dey struggle. They still dey what? They still dey struggle. MFA pass moi. Which one did you say there? My phone 2799. I don't understand that one. Is that one French or from B? Is that French or from B? I remember at Le Village Français du Nigeria, Nigerian French language village in Badagry, at Jara Badagry in Lagos State, Nigeria, where we started learning French that time. Some people will use French and they will bastardize French. And you said that you are learning the French, you'll be pitying the French language. You'll be pitying the language that, oh boy, now so they spoil this language. They will mix Yoruba, mix Igbo, mix Hausa, as oh boy. That I will always say, now Wazobia French people they talk. Wazobia French. Okay. So if you are very serious, if you are very you take time, because let me tell you, a lot of people will say they want to learn French. A lot of people will say they want to prepare for TCF, but they just say it in the tongue. They don't have it in their heart to learn it yet. Do you understand? They don't have it in their heart to learn it yet. We have some of our students in the class that are excellent students, learning, making sure that they do the past questions, making sure that they do the exercise. Sometimes we can just only do as much as examples in class for you. You understand? You yourself have to go back home, or you have to log off and practice. Okay, I was speaking in French right now, right? You understand? Some people come to class and they don't even want to speak in French. I'll not be telling them, you have to, and they're adults. We cannot, and in fact, we're not even near them. You understand? They are not babies. We can't be beating them. I mean, is there a way to beat people on social media? You can't beat them and you leave them. But we keep on talking, 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 talking. Use the French language. You learn by doing. Whether you make mistakes or not is not the idea. Even if it's even good to make mistakes, so that we that are the coaches, we would teach you the right thing to say. We would on va quoi? On va corriger votre faute. We are going to what? We are going to correct your errors, your faults, your mistakes. But if you don't even make the mistakes, how are we going to know what to correct? Problem. If we don't make the mistakes, how are we going to what? Correct the mistakes. Si ne faites pas les erreurs, comment on peut quoi? Corriger votre faute? If you don't make the mistakes, how are we going to what? Correct them for you. So c'est très important à quoi? À participer dans les classes. It's very important for you to participate in the class. C'est très important à bavarder et aussi parler la langue française hors de la classe. It's very, very important for you to what? Speak the French. Chat messages, chat with the French outside of the classroom. Et c'est trop nécessaire aussi à quoi? À faire tous les questions passées pendant votre loisir. And it's very, very important, very, very necessary for you to also do the what? Do the assignments, do the exercises, the past questions during your what? During your leisure time. C'est clair? C'est clair? D'accord, c'est clair. Maintenant, okay, someone is asking, bonjour Loma, si je m'appelle ça. Okay, no problem. I shall get you. I know we know ourselves when we see ourselves. Okay, someone is asking, I have CELP Band 10 and MSc, need TCF to boost it. How much is the package? Again, we have different packages. You will decide the package you want to go for. We don't always tell you how much package is here. If you want to know the package, you want to know the cost, go on our bio. Click on the link on our bio. We have some slots that are currently available for those who take action today. Those who take action now. We have people in class that we are teaching French. If you want us to teach you French, this November that we are seeing, I remember there's one of my students from Kenya, Nelly. She started with us August. Do you understand? She started with us August, and with her FTC course, a course of that was meant to take 6 months. She's done with that course within 3 months. It was meant to take 6 months too, but she said, the blood the hurt. You understand? She was coming to class, participating, making sure that she attends, making sure that she does her assignment, things like that. So she divided the time divided by 2. You understand? Divided by 2. So if you also want it, there are some people that can start this November and January where they have been, they will not have their, you understand, the benefits, what they have got out of the class. So my people, if you want to learn French, you want to TEF Canada or TCF Canada, you want to even prepare for CELP, yes, we train people for CELP too, for A.O.S if you have not gotten your results, or to even help you work on your immigration to Canada, your permanent residency, your study permit, your work permit, your visitor visa, your asylum. You understand? With our immigration partners, click on the link on our bio. Visit our website. Once you visit our website, you will be able to see the link. Click on the link. Once you click on it to get started with the package. Do you understand? Even those who help themselves. If you want to help yourself, or if you want us to help you, help yourself right now by taking action. If you don't take action, the deal is going to go, and the cost of these packages will go back to how it was. It's going to increase. Do you understand? So benefit from the discounts now. Benefit from the Black Friday deal right now. Don't waste time. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't waste time. Oh, people are doing things. Let me give you a particular scenario. I remember when I was working on my immigration to Canada, and one of the very difficult things I had to face was write exams 2, 3 times before I could make it. Do you understand? And some people, anytime they write one exam and they fail once, they are very, very discouraged. We always try as our possible best to train people to excel in exams once and for all. Do you understand? And that's in our own program inculcated what we know as the placement test before you even start. For people that have started their French trainings before, if you have started your French training, want to know your level, we'll take you to our placement test first before you enroll into a class. Or once you have enrolled into a class. Secondly, after you are done with the class, there's mock tests you are going to do, or mock exam that you are going to do. That mock exam is to see your level, that before you go and do any rubbish exam, whether it be IELTS, CELP, TEF Canada, TCF Canada, you first do mock exam with us. And if you are part of those that sign off our package, the travel small small to Canada package, we will not apply for you yet for any exam. We'll make sure you do the mock exam first, so you can get that. Okay, this is the kind of score that you can get in, whether speaking, listening, reading, writing. We'll know how well you have before you go and write the real exam. Do you understand? So that you don't just waste money, because to waste money is not easy. Okay, justice is asking, how do I join? Simple way to join, if you want to join us right now, Mr. Justice, is to click on the link on our bio. Once you click on our bio, see that place that they always say love something something. Click on that what they call it now. That picture. Once you click on the picture, take you straight to our bio. Once you click on the bio, you will see our link on the bio. Okay, so go to the link. Oh, I don't know where it is. Oh, the link did not work. See the call button. You can actually see our WhatsApp contact there. Okay, some people do not have. Okay, it's not possible. It's not, send us a DM on what, on TikTok or on YouTube or on LinkedIn, or yes, because we have a lot of places people are joining from. So you can join through any of those platforms. It's getting dark here. Yeah, we're just getting some dark moments here. This is after 4. Is it after 4? Oh well, yes, this is after 4 and it's getting dark. Wow, time is going. Papa P, thank you for liking our live. So if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. Let me switch on this light. So if you have any questions, drop it on the comment section. Let's see how we can get to hear from you. This is my cap that is making. Okay. Why is this dark? This one is dark. Okay. Hope you can see me very well on the on the live. Okay. Okay. All right. So is the light now? It's getting, my face is kind of dark. I don't know. Ah, boya coming. All right. Do you have any question? The same thing. Okay, Floxing is saying, please, I did not understand your travel small package. Can you enlighten me? It's very simple. The travel small package, the travel small to Canada package, is the package that allows you in installments. That allows you to pay installments depending on the ones you want, whether a year worth of installments or some months worth of installments. And it works for whether be it you're coming to for study abroad or study in Canada package, you're coming to study in Canada, whether you're coming to work in Canada, you're coming to do work and study, you understand, come visit to Canada, coming for permanent, any of those packages that you are coming for, any of those routes you are coming towards, you can actually get the travel small to Canada package. You can subscribe to it, click on the link on our bio, do you understand? And go on our website, go and subscribe right now for that package. And once you subscribe, we are going to actually get look into your own, you understand, link you up to our immigration consultant and see how we can assist you depending on package or the um the pathway you want to come through to Canada. Do you understand? So basically it's just an installment. It's an installment plan that allows you, just like the name implies, travel small to Canada. You understand? Some people will call it pay small. It's still similar. You have, instead of you paying things in lump sum, so that you self you see that okay, this is the stage that I am. This is how much that I've paid. This money that I paid is for this particular stage. This money that I paid is for, you understand? You are taking baby steps, so to speak. You are taking baby steps towards your immigration to Canada, towards your travel to Canada. So you know that oh, you don't need to pay everything at once. We don't at once because they don't want anything to slow the process down. I remember the person, one of our students, Nelly, that paid. She paid for the class at once. Though we have monthly class that people pay to, people subscribe to per month. But her, she said no, she wants to pay for everything. She pay so that she focus, that she doesn't need to be worried about one payment again. She said no, let me focus on I'm learning French. You understand? Once I do my French finish, I go and write my French. Once I write my French, we work on the permanent residency. Focus. But of course, because she can afford it, this travel small to Canada package is for cannot afford it. And if peradventure you can even afford to pay once or twice at once so that you are done with it quickly, you would also get the discount. Do you understand? You can reach out to us, you understand, send us a DM, go on the link on our bio. There are various links there. Once you go on the link, you can choose the option, the plan you want, whether it's the one for up to a year or the one that is, you understand, more than half a year. You can the one that you want and you can actually get the ball rolling. Now, please understand something. As I do always say, heaven help those who help themselves. If you will keep complaining, is the truth. You will keep complaining. I asked someone that I was speaking to last year, an upper year, did you desire to come to Canada? He said, yes. So at that time too, it was what Canada I worked in. What did you now do to make sure that your wish came to pass this year, or that your wish came to pass last year? He say, someone scam me, someone do this. I say, fine. Did you yourself, forget about someone now, did you yourself learn about what Canada immigration is about? You understand? You say, well, what diamond do you learn? Okay, did you watch some videos to understand that okay, this is what study permit is about? This is stuff visa. Did you go through some? That is what our travel small to Canada package allows you to do. If you go on the website, a video that we have, you understand, hide there. That video is just 40 minutes long. Watch the video. Understand what the benefit you stand to gain in Canada by coming to Canada. Some people say, I tell people the truth, just like some of the people that we have been saying, that Canada is not easy. People should not come to Canada. People should not. See, let me tell you something. Just like people are saying, Canada is not this, Canada is not that. Some people, especially in where I come from, Nigeria too. Nigeria too is not easy. If you understand, people are suffering in Nigeria. But anywhere you are or anywhere you are going, you should be thinking positively about the place. You can benefit from the place. Number one. Number two, you should plan ahead before you get here to ensure that you too, you not be part of those that will be saying horror stories. You'll be part of those that will beautiful stories about how Canada has changed their lives. There was one live session I mean, and I said, if you look before and after of A.O.S, my before and after, it was not easy. This one that I'm smiling cheek is coming out. Chick was not coming out in Nigeria. Oh boy. You understand? And some of the, it is when you do not have a combined, when you do not have peace, you do not have, like, when you are suffering yourself, that if you of mind, if you are in a country that is sane, a country that has that beauty in it, that has that peace of mind, it's not that you are that they can kidnap you one day. Okay, you are not scared that okay, one thing can happen. And there's electricity 24/7. When you are in a country that is working, where things are working, you sef you fresh. Forget, no matter how you are, no matter how you go fresh. You know that Floxing is asking, can a family also travel for this kind of package? Absolutely, absolutely, of course. That's what we are saying. A family, whether you are a family of one, only you, or you are a family of two, you and your spouse, or you are a single mother, you and your child, single mother of two, three, or four, you born them galong, you can come. Okay, you are a family, a combined family of husband and wife and children, you can come. Okay, it's only one child dey come. The travel small package to Canada is also for all of your family, and that peculiarities of this package. This package allows you to come the way you are right now, the same cost for everything. Our consultant, Kesri Immigration and Settlement Services, if you are going to meet him alone, because again, I've asked some, say, let me go and talk to him first, you will pay more than what is in this package. But because we are a language school, we have people that is actually doing it together with him. Do you understand? And because we are in charge of assisting people, preparing people before they go to him, it's not that he will be the one that will be preparing their document. It's not that he is the one that we are going to be helping them. Like IELTS, for instance, we said now we'll be preparing people for it. CELPIP, PTC, TEF Canada, TCF Canada. We help people, we learn French, we teach them French. All those things, we work on it before they go to him. He subsidized the amount. You understand? He reduced the costing for us. Do you understand? For our own set of people. So whether you are a family of one, you are a family of 15, you understand? Yes, this travel small to Canada package can also work for you. And there are some slots available. The slots that are available are still few. We still have some few slots that are available. Someone was asking me, I think last time or the other time, that visitor visit. And I was saying, I said, you have to understand something. Visitor visa, for instance, is a way a lot of people are coming to Canada. Yes, it's possible. They are rejecting people, however, but there are still some people that are getting their visitor visas, right? Number one. Number two, the timing. You have to understand the timing. A lot of people don't understand it. Why are there packages and their slots available right now? It's because these consultants and lawyers we're working with, they understand immigration. They know that by next year, especially with the World Cup that is coming up in Canada, for people that don't know, World Cup, Football World Cup is coming up in Canada. Do you understand? And not only Canada, U.S., and Mexico, right? Playing those games. You understand? In various locations. There will be a lot of rejections. And the sad truth is that some people from one country will get more rejections from people from another country. It's just the truth. It happens. Do you understand? So, what they are trying to do right now, this November, is that for those that are sharp, for those that you need to wait till that World Cup. There's one of our people now that say his family, his father, his mother, that is a hardened football lover. He wants to come to Canada during that, you understand, World Cup time. And we're saying that may be the biggest mistake you make. Why? Because now the luminous amount of applications that will be applied that time, that will be applying that time, will so much that, in fact, they may not even see some people application finish before they deny them. They just see so that no face is hard. The face is it look like this one come like this, go jackpot, you no go see am again. Na game wey you want dey come do, but before game go, you don't japa, they may not give that person visa. And they not look at the person document. Or if they look at the person document, they are skeptical. Do you understand? But if you started on working on your immigration now, before that time, you may have been in Canada legally. Visitor visa is meant to stay for 6 months. If you start now, November, it may be that because we have said it that study weeks, visitor visa, it may even be faster. Do you understand? Let's look at it. Let's count it. This is November when now? November 5 and the 6 then. November 5, November 6. You may quickly get your own visa around maybe like end of December, January. You start the game, you don't dey. You understand? Before they start the game, you already have your visa. You can add that, okay, oh, I have my visa this time. I have my visa in January, but I will not come until April. No problem. You will not have to be battling with the visa rejections that will be coming up at that time. Okay, Omo Olo one is asking, I don't know, asking, say what up you're asking how much for, but any how much you want to do, again, click on the link in our bio, click on our details, go on our bio. Do you understand? Go and check our travel small package. Travel small is available right now for anything you want to do, whether it's for study abroad, for work abroad, for visitor visa, for permanent residence, even up to asylum. Our we are still going to have him. He's still going to come on one of these particular lives with us. We are still going to have him talk about the package. We are still rounding off our A.O.S global travel grant. You know, those that will benefit from the travel grant of the 2000 we are giving. You understand, out for those that qualify, for those that were eligible and follow through the process. If you follow through the process, or if you want to learn about the A.O.S global travel grant, where you have the opportunity to win 2,000 extra, you understand, to support your immigration, whether it be for study abroad, for work abroad, for visitor visa, for permanent residence, or even up to asylum. Do you understand? You can actually click on what? You can on the link, go on our bio. Once you go on our bio, you can subscribe to the travel small to another package. Right? Now, Hurricane Stiller. Your name safe. It's a Canada visit visa for an African country in 1, 2, or 3 months. Never. Well, again, one thing I know about things like this is experience is the best teacher. Do you understand? Experience is the what? Is the best teacher. A lot of African countries, yes, may not get their visitor visas. They may not get it quickly. Do you understand? They may not get it as at when they are get it. Do you understand? However, me, I always like statistics. I go by what Canada themselves states on their website. Visitor visa from outside Canada right now, especially for those coming from my own country of Nigeria. I don't know about other country. You understand? We can also check, maybe if you're from another country, ask that, oh, I'm from Zimbabwe, and I can check the one from Zimbabwe. You understand? One for you. But what I'm saying in essence is from Nigeria, what they stated on their Canadian immigration website, except they are lying, except if I'm you understand, except what they wrote on their website, not to see and believe, right? Because me, I always go by sticks, by what they say. Do you understand? Visitor visa right now, as of November 5, 2025. For those that are on YouTube, you can see that I'm sharing the screen. You understand? It's right on the screen. As of November 5, 2025, because this is in processing time that is updated weekly. You understand? As of November 5, 2025, those that are applying for visitor visa from outside Canada, especially those that are applying from Nigeria, it takes 12 days. This is something you can figure out yourself. Just go online. Go with your friend. Just type Canada visa processing time. It will bring it. You understand? God who's your friend. Don't let him give you fabu. Do you understand? However, even though I say it is 27, you know I've said it before too. I say some people, it may be that what? It may be that you did not submit a complete application. It may be that they were not able to verify your documentations quickly. It may be that you have maybe criminal record, you have maybe medical issues. A lot of factors are involved. So for you, it may be that instead of your own to take 27, your own took what? 7 months, even though it's absurd, but it can happen. And that is more reason you have to get started on your immigration now. Get started on your visa now. Some people say, I've been rejected. Most times, again, rejections for some people, again, even if I hate to say, some people is inevitable. It's the truth. For some people, it's inevitable. Some people will always get rejected because sometimes they need to get sense. You understand? So that they understand that this thing, it is not. Canada immigration has gone beyond you just doing it anyhow. You need to be even people that are strategic sef, that are some people where some people that they are just giving rejection anyhow. You understand? Especially if you come from one country, or you understand, or they are not, they are skeptical about their intentions. But what I'm saying in essence is, if you still want to come to Canada, prepare now. Get started on it now. I remember when we were working on our own immigration that time. That was post-COVID time. And people were saying that, now Canada is not even looking at anybody outside. Canada is not, they are focused on people inside. It's true. It's not that it's not true that time. But the truth is, you think of it, reason it. Whilst you are complaining and you're saying they are not. Other people are not now complaining. Other people are not taking the chance, taking the luck. They say, okay, let me just try it. But let me the right way. It's not just try it and waste money, but try it and make sure that you submit a solid application. And a lot of people, in fact, our consultant, he still says people are still getting approved, even from the India, from the Pakistan, from the places he does, Sri Lanka, they are still getting approved. So wetin do your own head? You understand? You can still get approved. You have to submit a complete application, a detailed application. You have to ensure that the professionals, if you cannot do it yourself, ensure that the professionals do it for you. So you stand a higher chance of making sure that all the mistakes you could have made, they would avoid it. Do you understand? Okay, Papa P is saying, okay, I think he's responding to Hurricane Stealer. Bro, don't say never. I have my friends who got their Canada visa in 14 days. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Me, I don't even know you, Papa. I don't know this before. It's not that they worked with us before. You understand? But what they are stating, see the fact that they are dropping, that their friends got their own Canada visa in 14 days. That's 2 weeks. Wetin I do your head? You understand? And you have to understand it. See, people will keep on complaining. I remember when Canada was even open to everybody, some people still didn't get their visa because it may not be your time. You have to understand. I have people that have tried Canada visa 2 3 times before they got it. You understand? Mr. Yemi, for instance, that he did US, they give Angola. UK, they give Angola. Canada, the first time they give Angola. When it came to us, I was like, okay, let's look at all the reasons that they put. It was legit that yes, this man is not qualified at that time. You understand? But the time he came to us and we applied for him, he got approved. So never say never, just like what Papa P stated. Ensure that you submit a solid application so that if you even have chance to debate the application, if you have chance to appeal the application, you will be able to appeal because you know that yes, what you submitted was solid. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Now, another person is asking, Anoluwa Kiton. So she's asking, please, how much can the statement of account be before someone starts the process? These are questions that are case by case basis. We have not known anything about you. We don't know how many people are coming through you. We don't know your age. We don't know the country you are the province you are coming to. We don't know the city that you are, because people just say anything anyhow online that, oh, proof of funds, you need to have 15 million. Who told you that? These things have calculations. They have ways they find it out. That's why professionals don't answer questions like this anyhow, because they know what they say now. That may be another thing another person will go and use and go and do application and now say they reject me, that this person is fine. No, it's because your own case did not require that 15 million. Your own is maybe 20 million. So the best way to know the amount that you are going to need is to do some calculations based on the, because there are some reasons they look at the, what they call it, the standard of living of the city you want to go to. Sorry, they look at the standard of living. They look at the amount that you ticket. They look at the amount you spend on feeding. All these things, it matters. If you just how you go see anyhow, you understand? That is why you want to know the statement of account. Let a professional work on your application. That is if you want it. But if you don't want it, we are giving you idea now. You want to work on it yourself, you want to do the DIY, no problem at all. You can do the DIY. The city you are going to, check the what standard of living of that city. How much do people actually on a daily basis there? Do you understand? Check the amount of feeding, the transport. You understand? Check the tickets that you need. Calculate all those things. There's always a ratio. You understand? It's from that you'll be able to know that, okay, this is not the amount that they will have a statement of account to, and it's not only statement of account you need or that you can use. There are other things you can use apart from statement of account. These are other things that professionals will look into for you to ensure that you submit what is solid, right? All right. So Hurricane Stiller is saying, Papa P, for visit visa currently Naija is 85 days for process. Hey, my brother, calm down, calm down, calm down. We stated, it's not that we even stated, we just showed you have to be current. What you said may be right, maybe last year, it may be right, maybe not. Do you understand? But things change rapidly. You get. So updated weekly as of November 5th, 2025, it takes a 27 days for the processing of visitor visa from Nigeria. Do you understand? 27 days. I stated it and I showed it Gedegbe on YouTube. Those that are joining through YouTube. It takes what? It takes 27 days, not 85 days for process. Now, people don't now understand the difference between processing and application timing. People don't understand. Processing timing is when you have submitted your application. It's different from when you are gathering documents for application. That one can take even more time than what processing time is. It's different. When they say go and bring proof of fund, you do not have it. You have to go and get it. When they say okay, go and bring your letter for invitation, you have to go and get it. Those ones may take more time or less time depending on you are able to get all those things. Now, Hurricane Stella is also saying, e.g., conference, yes, and that your friend might had biometric previously. That's another thing. That's why I said factors differ, situations differ. What some people have already, other people don't have it, right? What some people are travelers. Some people have travel history, even though travel not always necessarily mean that the person that doesn't have travel history will not apply or will not qualify. No, it doesn't mean that. But it may just be that that person that has traveled before is more trustworthy, especially when the person doesn't have any history of overstaying visa in other countries. It may be that that person will get their visa quickly. Do you understand? They will get it faster, easily. You understand? Than someone that doesn't have travel history. But I always tell people, my own time when I was coming to Canada, I know I have one travel history like this. Why enough? You understand? It's now that I'm traveling to, you understand, Middle East, going to Europe and places like that. You understand? But that time, I know I'm anything. You understand? In fact, the one that I had that I did not even consider as anything was traveling to Benin Republic because of French that I went to Berlin. So I did not consider that one is not even travel. That is anybody can go to the Benin Republic from Nigeria. That one is nothing. Do you understand? So what I'm saying in essence is if you want to get started on your immigration, whether your study permit, your work permit, your visitor visa, your permanent residency, your asylum seeking, anyone you want to get started in, travel small small to Canada package is available, and we have the Black Friday deal currently going on. There are some slots available for people that could work with our consultants and lawyers and could endeavor to actually get their visa clear. Look at what we did now. We checked visitor visa from outside Canada, Nigeria specifically. As of November 5, 2025, when the website was last updated, it is taking 27 days to get your visitor visa. It can be more than that, it can be less than that, depending on your own particular scenario, right? And if you are coming or you are working on your study permit from Nigeria takes 6 weeks as updated, last updated November 5, 2025. Do you understand? So it shows that those that want to take action now can take action now. Those that don't want to be making excuses can still get accepted now. You understand? Even if you want to do permanent residency, like under federal skilled worker program, it is 6 months. It takes 6 months. It takes those that to come in, you understand, and become permanent residents quickly. Thank you, Mojisola Olua. I see you sent heart me, and you became my number 8 fan in the fan club. Really happy. Thank you. So now, for those that want to also work on provincial nominee programs, if it is a provincial nominee program that is linked to express entry, do you understand? That one too, as I said, takes 6 months. So this, look at all these programs, it's still available. It's not like the other programs that we saw, like self-employed program or startup visa that they say 10 years, 40 all those ones. When I was those ones, I was not discouraged. I was not discouraged. I was, but wait a minute that. It's not like all those programs that you have to wait so long, you understand, to actually get um, your feedback. It doesn't wait so long for these ones. So those that get started right now can actually stand the opportunity of getting approved quickly if they take action now. Do you understand? If you are not coming under services under federal government of Canada that will take more than 10 years, you understand? As of now, that one, said, I cannot even advise my enemy self to apply for it right now because now it's not shiri. You understand? All those programs are taking so much time, more than 10 years of application. So P is saying this. I think you really understand craft. I have appointment with your partner on Saturday. Okay, and I would like to speak with you as well, sir. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's fine. Take action right now. That's the basic thing. I remember one person was talking to me like yesterday, and I said one of the benefits of people applying to our travel small small to Canada package is that right from now you can have access on WhatsApp or Telegram or any platform. We can talk one, we can talk in depthly. There are some people that have been giving me some. There's one lady that subscribed yesterday to the Small Small to Canada package. And some of the things we are talking about now, these are things that are confidential that she can't share online. Do you understand? Because there are some things that are confidential and there are some things that we can't even say when we are just talking with you with through the 5 minutes clarity call. That you don't talk with without subscribing to a package is through the 5 minutes clarity call. And after 5 minutes, that's but this kind of woman, she was saying some things that are sensitive, things that okay about our own status, our own medical status. That is she going to be visible? Some people that have some diseases or some ailments. Do you understand? You may need a professional to hear you, to speak to you, to know that okay, will Canada still accept you actually submit a visa if you actually apply for a particular? Because it's very important. The Canadian government want to ensure that everyone that is coming, or at least most of the people that are coming to Canada, are people that are not going to be a burden to other people, especially to the medical facilities in the country. It's not that today you are fine, tomorrow you are dakudaji, you understand? They are spending millions because, of course, for those that don't know, especially if you are coming to permanent residency, coming through permanent residency, medicals in Canada is free medicals. And some people, I know some people will come on the chat and say it's a lie, it's not free. Some people say no, there are a lot of wait times. See, I'm not here to fight. You understand? I'm here to tell you facts. Me, every time when I go to clinic, I'm always free medicals. I don't know why. So some people, that's why you have to understand the context of when some people, what some people are saying. If you don't understand the context, you will miss the point. Someone that is saying that no, Canada is not having medical free. You look at your own situation. What do you get? Are you normal like us? I'm sorry to say that, but are you someone, you don't have terminal diseases or ailments? You can't expect a country that okay is giving everybody medical that is free for everybody, and me in a year I will not spend up to maybe like 2,000 or 3,000 from the government post. But you that you have cancer, you will not spend like 30,000, 300,000 because you are doing chemotherapy, doing all those things, and you expect the government to not be paying all that for only you. Now only you are welcome. You understand? You have to know that there are some limits. They put it free to a certain extent. Do you understand? It's not them that cause your cancer. So you cannot expect that they are the one that will not come and be taking care of your cancer. We have to put some equilibrium. Some things are free to a limit, to a particular timing. You understand? A particular condition, right? Okay, Hurricane Stella is saying, please elaborate on PR visa. You said it takes 6 months. That's after you have been nominated. Good question. Excellent. Brilliant questions. Now, that was why I was saying that there's a difference between processing times and application documentation timing. Do you understand? People don't understand the difference. People that subscribe to our package, for instance, now, especially like the woman I said that subscribed yesterday, for those who want to subscribe for the Travel Small to Canada package, it's still available, whether it is for study, you want to come for work, for visit, for permanent residence, for asylum, you can subscribe to that package right now. Slots are still available. You get the discount, you understand, within this Black Friday deal in order to benefit from it. So don't waste time. Go get your own slots right now. So the time you wait to get documents, I remember when I wanted to get documents for myself, I started gathering my document 2018, though I didn't get serious with it. So the time it took me from getting all my own documents from 2018 to like 2021, yes, that was when it took me to get all the documents I needed for permanent residency. Some people say, how come? I failed. TEF exam, French exam, I failed it. I had to rewrite it, and I became discouraged. I didn't pursue it again. You understand? So I waited for 2 years. After that, I waited for another year before I became serious. That is the document timing that it took me. You understand? The application document timing. But if you want to apply for maybe study permits now, or even still this PR that you mentioned, and let's assume, just like one person that said he has a CELPIP already, that person has already taken time to learn or to prepare for CELPIP, had his band 10 already. The application documentation time for that person may have been 3 weeks or 4 weeks that it took him to get his CELPIP result. So now, if the person is ready fully to apply, there's something they call PR ready. Are you immigration ready? Are you visa ready? What it means is that do you have all your documents ready? If you don't have all your documents ready, we have to wait to get some of the documents. If you have the documents ready, we have to pursue the processing immediately. It is for people that have all those documents that we have mentioned, and there are still a lot of other documents. You understand, apart from the language documents, the educational credentials, all those things, there's still a lot. But once they have everything and they submitted a full application to the Canadian government of Canada, and Canada sends them what we know as what they call it, the receipt, is it APR, AOR, AOR, acknowledgement of receipt. Once they send them that, it shows that that person has already logged into the Canadian Immigration Office. That person's application has, from that day, it has started counting. So from that day, let's say for instance, you have all your documents ready on November 15th of this month, and it's November 15 you submitted a full application to IRCC, it is that time it will start counting your 6 months upwards. And the beauty of it is sometimes even that 6 months they quote on the website, if you have a flawless application, do you understand, that was prepared by a professional, that ensure that all the things that a visa officer may ask you later on, you have provided it already before time, it may take less than 6 months. And it happened in my own case. My PNP application that I applied to the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, it not even take time, about 4 months, abi 5 months, fast fast. When I was applying under the federal government as well, under express entry, when I later got my provincial nomination letter certificate, that one too didn't take time. I think it was like 4 months. Do you understand? So in all, the thing that could have taken people 12 months and more, it took me about just 9 months to get everything sorted. And that was because I went through the nomination route, I went through the PNP route. Let's say I went directly Tara through express entry, maybe just 5 months, it would just take me instead of 6 months. Do you understand? All right. So Hurricane Stella is saying medicals in Canada is free except for dental, of which they are working on it to be free, even cancer. Again, information is crucial. Information is very, very crucial. If people have the right information, and that's why a lot of things online, sometimes when I see something I get vexed because some people are not in Canada yet, or some people that are already in Canada, they say things the way they see it, which is of course understandable, that the way they experience it, but they fail to understand that there are still some other people that experience it differently. I, for instance, in Canada, for me and my family, dental is free, 100%, 100%, because they look at the amount that you are making per year. You understand? There are some thresholds. Back to what I was saying, it's based on thresholds. We have our medicals free, we don't pay a dime. You understand? For medicals, apart from prescription that we just go and get later on in the pharmacy, which sometimes even my partner, when she was still less than I think 25 years old, they were giving her free medicals, free prescription at a point. Do you understand? Dental as well is also free for us because of the amount of, you understand, income we make, that um you understand, we make on a yearly basis for us. So they will give them 100% free. Some people they will give them 75% free. Some people 50% free. It depends on exactly what. There's something they call the Canada Dental Plan. You understand? Under Sun Life. These are things you can browse. You can verify things. Canada Dental Plan, what they call CDAP. Do you understand? Or CDAP, then under Sun Life, or Sun Life under Canada Dental Plan. If you have the Sun Life card, do you understand? There's a card that they give you for dental insurance. You understand? Or dental plan. I don't think they really call it a dental insurance. Dental plan. You understand? We can walk up to any dental office and tell them, "Oh, yeah, check my teeth, Jerry. I've used small money with Canada." You understand? They pay you. It's free. I don't pay any dime. Do you understand? To walk up into, that is one of the benefits people don't know. You understand? You see, PR is sweet. Permanent residence to Canada is free, is sweet. If you don't know, you don't know. It's just the truth. The best pathway, some people will be asking, what's the best? The best pathway to come to Canada with is through permanent residency. Any other way you're coming, I cannot just say you're wasting your money if you're a $10 husband or Dangote sister. But if you are not in those ones, because those ones make money. If you are not, if you are like born to like us, you are wasting your money on other pathways. Especially if you don't have the desire to do it. If you have the desire to come study and truly you want to improve in your career, because some people they will just go to school, they will go and study something, and at the end of the day, they will go and waste the study fee, waste everything, and they will not use it in their life again. What's not the purpose? You understand? Though we know sometimes it's not what you study you use to work, but the idea is at least that thing should have an impact in you. So if you don't want to waste, if you are using it as a route for you to come into Canada, it's better don't do it. Do something that will give you rest of mind, something that is better that you would enjoy. You understand? From right now, Kalista Young 888 is saying person wey get job no dey online dey try obtain money from people. People be careful. That's why sometimes when it comes to commenters, is so appalling that in our age of social intelligence, it's not everybody that is intelligent. You understand? It's is appalling. It's not everybody that is intelligent. Well, but again, let's just leave it at that. The Travel Small Small to Canada package is still available for those that are willing to actually get it. For those that are willing to get experts to work on their Canadian immigration. As we said, we have our partner, Canadian immigration consultants, Restream Immigration and Settlement Services, that does this as a business. You understand? If you are vexed of someone making money online, do you understand? I think the issue is with you. You are the one that have the issue because at the end of the day, you realize it that nobody stopped you from not making money online as well. You understand? You also can set up. I saw someone before I came online yesterday, no, not even today, that she's teaching people how to make money on TikTok by actually making money on TikTok. She's teaching people basically how to monetize their TikTok account to make money on TikTok. And I could have seen that woman yesterday and say, person where they make money for TikTok, she not supposed to teach people how to they make money on TikTok, make she they make money off them. She's not meant to be making money off those people that she's teaching how to make money on TikTok. That if she's truly making money on TikTok, as she say, she doesn't need to be now collecting money from people that that would be a low mentality. Do you understand? Because information is power. Do you understand? I cannot say because I know how to learn, I know how to teach French now. And that's a shame because I know how to teach French, I don't collect money from people that I'm teaching French to. That is someone with a low social intelligence. Do you understand? Because what you have is price, it has a value. It has value. Do you understand? You have to get paid for what you know. If you don't know it now. And some people, what they know is just know how to bake, know how to do pastries. They get money. So someone like Hilda Ibasi. Imagine someone going to Hilda Ibasi's store or Hilda Ibasi's restaurant in Nigeria and saying, Shebi, you have gotten Guinness World Record. Shebi, they have given you money. Shebi, you have money already. And let me come and be eating for free there. You know, Nigerians, the way we think sometimes, some people think so shallow that you just realize that their social intelligence is very low. Let's just leave that. Let's leave that. So, Hurricane Stealer is saying it's based on your income, bro. Even for me, it is free, but not for all. Earn higher, you will see. Yes, exactly. That's what I said. I said that as well. I said that based on I made mention of the money we made last year, 2024. The money you make, you understand, the tax income or the taxable income that you make is what they use to base your dental plan. That's why I said some people get 100%. I get 100% free dentals. Some people get 75% free dentals based on permanent residence status they have. Some people have 50%. It varies. And some people have zero self. You understand? You understand? So it's based on how much they make. My wife, for instance, she didn't work last year. So it was just one person that was making money. So I think that was one of the things that made her income low. Do you get? Because she was still in school, right? So what I'm saying in essence is based on your status in Canada, you understand, dental plan will actually work on how much you are making or how much it is. All right, thank you very much. I see a lot of people participated on this platform today. Really appreciate. Again, if you want to subscribe to the Travel Small Small to Canada package, you can subscribe to it right now. It's currently available. It's currently selling, and we have different slots available for everyone. Do you understand? For selected few, not everyone actually. So let me see, because make us, no God owed me. Say, is it for everyone? Go. It's for selected few. Do you understand? There's a threshold that they are currently selling. And if the threshold is gotten already, if the slots are over already, that website that I said you should go to, the link in our bio, you will not be able to, it will say sold out basically. So we don't want it to sell out before you also take charge. Some people have been reaching out to me that, okay, me, I've been in Canada, I applied for visitor visa for my brother, he got rejected, please can you help me? No problem. Click on the link on our bio, go get and subscribe to the Travel Small Small to Canada package. Once you subscribe to it, we are going to link up with our immigration partners and we'll be able to assist you to work on whether be it your study abroad plans, your work abroad plans, your visitor visa plans, your permanent residency plan, or asylum, you understand, seeking plan. So thank you very much, everyone. Really do appreciate you joining this live. We have spent about 2 hours on this live, and it was really fun to get to learn from you, to get to know you, and to also educate ourselves. See what we did now. As we were even promoting Travel Small Small to Canada package, we were also educating ourselves. A lot of things we have learned from ourselves. Hurricane Stiller, for instance, has also, you understand, educated us on a lot of things. Papi G, we have also learned. You understand, even Anu, we have learned from ourselves, right? How many people paid us for this content? It was free, right? And a lot of people, I saw some people gifting us. Thank you very much to our gifters today on TikTok. Really do appreciate you gifting. It's really appreciate you basically, because I know we can't beg you to give. You understand, but once you give, it shows that you really appreciate the content that we are bringing out. So thank you very much, everyone. If you have any questions, again, drop it on the comment section. Send us a DM. You understand? Always join us at least in a week. We come on at least once in a week. You understand? At least. And this week, funny enough, we have come up about 3 different times. You understand? Because a lot of things, we want people to also benefit from this Travel Small Small to Canada package. So if you want to benefit, go on the link once more, click on the link in our bio, or send us a DM, or you understand, the phone icon, click on the phone icon, get your own slots right now. Whether it is for study, for work, for visit, for asylum, for permanent rest, any one you want. However, click on the link and get your package right now. Don't wait, especially for those who want to get permanent residency. Permanent residency is sweet, my people. You understand? It's sweet. It's the way that I came into Canada. And because I did it, and when I came into Canada, I realized the benefit of becoming a permanent resident directly from your home country. That is why I am evangelizing this. It's just the truth. That's why I'm promoting this. That's why I'm broadcasting this, because let me tell you the fact: if you don't come as a permanent resident or quickly become a permanent resident when you come to Canada, you will not really enjoy Canada a lot. That's why some people that come to Canada the wrong way, they will be coming online and say, ah, Canada is scam, Canada is this, it's difficult, it's this, because they didn't come the right way, or they didn't have the opportunity to get that PR status. You understand? Some people, it's not that they knew and they didn't want to do it. Some people didn't know. You understand? Some people were not informed. You know, some people didn't make research. But for you that you are listening in right now, it's going to be poor if you actually now know this knowledge, get this knowledge, know this information, and now go and do something that you truly don't really have funds for. If you have funds for study, no problem, be our guest. Come, Canada needs money, safe. The school safe needs money. But if you don't have the funds, or you are not truly genuinely coming here for visits, that okay, I can visit Canada, stay here for 1 or 2 months, or at most 6 months, and go back home. If you don't, then I'll tell you, work on your permanent resident status. That's what I did. That's the best. That's the thing that after 3 years of staying in Canada, you can become a citizen of the country quickly. But no matter if you stay here for 5 years as a student, you cannot become citizen at once. If you stay here for 7 years as an asylum seeker without you being approved of your refugee status, you can't become a permanent resident. If you're a temporary foreign worker, like the woman that I saw that have been here for 4 years, you understand, that I saw in Shoppers Drug Mart, she can never become permanent resident, a citizen, if she doesn't become a permanent resident first. So please, don't be at the beck and call, or don't be entrapped by the visa that you get. Let the visa that you get be a visa that will give you freedom. Do you understand? The true freedom you truly need, and the reason why you are really traveling or migrating abroad. So thank you very much, Hurricane Steelers. And very true. I feel everyone should try to come with PR. It's just the truth. PR can take time. It can be long, But trust me, I started my own PR application 2018. Or let me say, I started gathering my documentation 2018. I didn't get the exact documentation I needed till 2021. And it was 2022 and I finally got selected. And funny enough, I got selected by two provinces, the province of Ontario and the province of Quebec. Even though I applied, you understand, through provincial nominee programs to four different locations. I applied to Saskatchewan, Prince Edward Island, Ontario, and Quebec. But the one that finally chose me was Ontario and Quebec. And as they say, the rest is history. I just shank I shanked Quebec. I didn't go to Quebec. I focused on Ontario immigrant nominee program because that is the one that I really wanted. So please, to recap, the Travel Small Small to Canada package is still available for any pathway you want to come through, whether study, work, visit, asylum, or permanent residency. Any which one you want to come through, go through our link, click on the link on our bio, or send us a DM, or you understand, click on the phone icon, reach out to us, we'll send you the link. So right now, while the discount is still available, while the Black Friday deal is available, and from there we can actually get started working with you together with our immigration partners. So thank you very much, everyone. Really do appreciate you coming on board. I don't take it for granted. Before you go, try to like, try to subscribe, and try to hit on that notification bell to get notified anytime you understand we drop a content. And don't forget, inform your friends, inform your family, let them know about A.O.S abroad, let them know how we can always assist them, how we can work with them. You understand our immigration partners are currently giving free the discounts to work with them, and we would really appreciate you. Thanks for telling the PR is the best. Many won't understand now. Thank you, Ricky and Lee. I really appreciate that. Because you won't understand it's just the truth. Some people won't until when they come themselves and they see it, when they see the benefits for PR, the government will support you. The government knows that you are here permanently. You know hear the word ni permanent resident. It's permanent. You die here, Leo. If you want to die here, sha. You understand? You are here, but temporary residency, like study, like work, like visit, they know sooner or later you have to leave. If you don't leave lower, they will pursue you go. So if you don't want them to pursue you, go. My people, work on permanent residency. So thank you very much once again, and do have a lovely day ahead. Bye for now, people. Bye bye.